Welcome everyone to start number 25 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series as it brings us to the night race at Bristol, Tennessee. The Busch 500 is what we're at here today, and I hope you enjoyed our qualifying show we did here the first ever one we ever did for the Castrol GTX Cup Series. Surprised the video took short as it did though, about 45 minutes. But anyway, with all that said, we're here for the race itself. 75 laps of action, and here's starting out for today's running event. On the pole in car 25, it is Jonathan Zorlin, his first pole of the season at 131 miles per hour. Of course, we're back to CTS physics. The qualifying was done on cut physics, by the way. But Zorlin with a pole here today. Alongside of him will be car number 71, Jesse Turner. Alongside here, both drivers have yet to win a race this season, but they both hope to do so before the season's out. Row two will have Dylan Poteet, car 22, the Maxwell House Ford, and two-time winner this season, Quentin Moore, the Go Ford, car 21. His wins this season came at North Wilkesboro, and the second race at Pocono. Third row will have Mike Becker, winner of Auto Club this season in car 44, the STP Pontiac, and Keith Badson, car 28, the Texaco Haviland Ford. He won the season at Sonoma, and he's also the defending champion of this event from a season ago. Going to the row number 4, Dylan Young in number 2, the Miller Genuine Draft Ford. Three-time winner of the season. He swept both Michigan races, and he also won the Brickyard 400 in Indianapolis. Another three-time winner is alongside Cole Deaver in the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet car number 3. His wins came at Bristol, Atlanta. His wins came in Atlanta, Martinsville, and Riverside this season. Row 5, Jessica Shelton, the number 11 Budweiser Ford. Her wins this season came at Darlington and Texas. She'll be alongside number 52, Zachary Fitzwater, in Napa Auto Parts Ford. Row number 6 has a couple of surprises. Ryan Brommer, the Skull Bandit Chevrolet, car number 33, and number 14, Nicholas Waits, is alongside the Kellogg's Cornflakes Chevrolet. Row number 7 will have Eli Bright, the Daytona 500 champion, Ray Business Ford, and Ford, car number 8, and Ty Dent, the number 30 Pennzoil Pontiac. Next row down, we'll have James Henry, the 75, the Factory Source of America Ford, and the Quaker State Ford, car number 26 of Sky Cummins, is alongside. Sky has one number 3 in-car cameras in today's event. Joshua Osborne is the inside of the next row down, and number 15, the Motorcraft Ford, and he'll be alongside number 68, TJ Dent, in the Country Time Ford. Next row down has Jay Jefferson, the winner of the second Talladega race this season, the number 5 Tide Ride. He'll be alongside number 18, Interstate Batteries Chevrolet of Preston Plord. Next row down has Kyle Matthews looking for the Bristol sweep this season. He has 3 wins this season. Bristol Day Race is one of them, along with Richmond, and also win at Watkins Glen. Excuse me. He'll be alongside the Pepsi 400 winner from Daytona, Mitchell Collins, number 40 Dirt Devil Vacuum Cleaners Pontiac. Next row down is Kat Batson in car 16, the Keystone Beer Ford, who almost pulled off that win at the last race on the Tour of Michigan, but came up about a half a car length short in that race. She hopes to rectify that here today. She'll be alongside number 17, Zach Winkle, in the Western Auto Chevrolet. Next row down has another 3-time winner, Charles Sanford, the DuPont Chevrolet car 24. His wins this season came at Talladega, Pocono, and at the 600 at Charlotte. That's the first Talladega and the first Pocono, by the way. He'll be alongside the lady who dominated New Hampshire. It is Becca Taylor in the Valvoline Ford, car number 6. Next row down has number 98 Seth Cole in the Bojangles Ford, and number 4 William Brock, who won his season at Rockingham, the Kodak Film Chevy. Next row down has number 12 Rob Evans in the Meineke Mufflers Ford, and then there's 27 McDonald's Ford of Raleigh Spurley Tube. Next row down has number 55 Nathan Orman, the Jasper Engines Ford, and number 31 Jose Mills, the Mom and Pop's Goodwrench Chevrolet. Then it's Simon Bloomfield, the Orkin Pest Control Ford, car number 9, and Diego Yepes, number 1, the Skull Classic Ford. Here comes command to fire the engines here at Bristol.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Rest of the starting field here, Vince Almorego, number 83, the Purex Detergent Ford, and Johnny Gardner, the Dover winner this season, the Hooters Ford, car number 7, and number 90, Paul Minnick, in the Heiligmeier Stores Ford. So the fans are all packed here at Bristol, Tennessee for some night racing here at Bristol, Tennessee. 75 laps of action in the Busch 500. In-car cameras today will be carried by Sky Commons, and Cole Deaver will have our in-car. Will also have an in-car camera, and as will the 21 of Quentin Moore. Those three will have in-car cameras in today's event here at Bristol, Tennessee. As the field is about to come off corner number 4, Jonathan Zorlin lays him down. Had a 131-mile-an-hour qualifying lap. Green flag is out. We're racing at Bristol. Laps here take very short. The laps are very short at Bristol, as we saw in our qualifying show. About 14 to 15 seconds a lap. Zorlin has the lead here. There's the Dillons. Poteet in second and Young in third. Jessica Shelton up to fourth position. And I think we got. It sounded like I heard tires screeching. I think on yep. And it's Quentin Moore in 21 that has spun to bring out the first caution flag of the day on the third lap here at Bristol. So a tough break for Quentin Moore, who started this race in fourth position, and Simon Bloomfield in the 9 car also spun. I think he must have spun after the yellow. In fact, he did spin after the yellow. We'll take a look at that here in a minute. Came off turn number 2 here. Moore was actually got caught on the high side, losing some spots. James Henry gets right into the 21, and Osborne in the 15 also got into the 75 as well. Moore's car spins, and into the wall he goes. Not a hard hit, but just a light tap. But just enough to send Quentin Moore spinning around, and also back to the back of the pack. And now let's take a look at what happened to Simon Bloomfield in the 9 car. They were getting, and it's a common problem sometimes at Bristol, they get slowed down right here, and then you get turned around by Vince Almarego. Almarego did obviously not happy with whatever Bloomfield did. And thus the end result was he got turned around, and for some inexplicable reasons. So on board with Quentin Moore and see what happened to him. So Quentin, as the end result, is in 37th position. So he's still got a lot of laps to make everything up, of course. But Bristol has been caution-filled the last several times we've been here. So we'll see what happens. Jonathan Zorlin continues to lead the race here. Dylan Poteet second. Dylan Young third. Jessica Shelton is in fourth. Fifth is Mike Becker. Sixth is Eli Bright. Seventh right now is Ryan Brommer. 8th is Jesse Turner. 9th is James Henry. 10th position right now is Joshua Osborne. And Ryan Brommer heading down is on the apron of the track. Apparently something in the matter with the 33 car. Bad timing too, because we're about to head for green flag racing here on lap number 9 here at Bristol, Tennessee. And we're back underway. And here comes Poteet looking to the inside of Zorlin as they go through the 3rd and 4th turns now. Poteet looks inside. Zorlin on the outside. Zorlin holds him off for the moment. And so Single file restart here. A lot of times it's usually pretty good here at Bristol. And here comes Shelton to the inside of Dylan Young. And Shelton's going to take third position away. But Young tries to fight back on the outside of the racetrack. But Mike Becker is going to push Shelton up to the third position right now. But Becker wants more. He wants to take third from Shelton right now. And takes that spot easily. In the meantime, battle for the lead developing. Poteet and Zorlin. Zorlin cuts him off in turn number 1. Ford in second position. Chevrolet in first. Zorlin yet to win a race this season, as has Poteet. He's also yet to win this season. Mike Becker, winner this season. Auto Club is in third position. Jesse Turner, he's hungry for that first win this season, and whether he gets it tonight or not, we'll find out as they come off turn number 2. Joshua Osborne running in third position right now. On board with Joshua Osborne in number 15, the Motorcraft Ford. Riding right now in 5th position at the moment. Right now having trouble getting around the 71 car of Jesse Turner as they go into turn number 3. Or turn number 1, excuse me. But they are ganging up on the 2 leaders right now. That is that is Zorlin and Poteet. Osborne's last lap that time by 1:26.063. So the laps here are very fast. Here at Bristol, about, as we said, about 15 seconds a lap. So Turner drops to 5th position. Jay Jepson up to 6th position. Cole Deaver solidly in 7th place. And that black number 3, the GM Goodrich Chevy, comes in this race with a big points lead coming into this event. So if he can survive Bristol, he is looking good points-wise for possibly his first championship. Eli Bright right now matches his car number in 8th position right now. And car number 8, the Daytona 500 champion. And Kat Batson, car 16, she started middle of the pack, and she runs right now in 9th position. Charles Sanford's moved up in the 10th place. 11th is Zachary Fitzwater. 12th, Dylan Young. Sky Commons running 13th in car 26. 14th right now is now Preston Plord. Well, actually, no, Nicholas Way keeps 14th for the moment, but here comes Plord to the inside for position. That is 14th and 15th and 16th is Seth Cole running in his mix as well. Kyle Matthews trying to work his way through the field. As Keith Batson started up in, I think it was in 6th position. He's dropped back just a bit. Kyle Matthews up to 17th right now. Ty Dent 18th, Batson 19th, 20th now, up from 36 to 20th goes Johnny Gardner. He had a bad qualifying run if you saw our qualifying show, but here he is running very strong right now in 20th position. In the Hooters Ford, Jessica Shelton, who started in 9th, has dropped to 21st after running up as high as 3rd. Right now, Gardner and Batson locked in a tight struggle. Batson looks inside of Ty Dent as we're about to complete the 25th lap of this event, so we'll be a third of a way through the Busch 500 here at Bristol, averaging so far just a little over 87 miles per hour. That was slowed by the first caution flag. And now tied in at the track. Gardner goes by. Shelton's about to go by the 11 car. So 3 Fords running right to get her to 28 to 7 in the 11. And meantime, Kyle Matthews about to work on Nicholas Wade. That is for 16th position. The 14 and the 42 cars. And Dylan Young dropping back a little bit as he's lost position to his buddy Seth Cole. That is 14th and 15th right there. Seth Cole up to 14th position. Preston Plord in 13th. Sky Combs right now running in 12th spot in the Quaker State Ford. And we ride along with Sky Commons in car number 26. Running right there behind Zachary Fitzwater, Kat Batson, and Eli Bright as There's 9, 10, 11, and 12 positions on your screen. And now here comes the other green card. That is Preston Plord in number 18. He's now moved up on Sky Commons right now for position. And see, Jessica Shelton has picked up a couple spots right there. She lost, as she's now at the 19th position right now. Gardner's still 20th. Pace car right there. Quentin Moore recovering from his spin nicely as he's moved up from 37th up to 26th position in the sit-go Ford. Riding with Quentin Moore right now. Leader of the race, by the way, is still Jonathan Zorlin, as you see the ticker on your screen right there. Poteet's in second position. Third is still Becker. Fourth position now is Jefferson, and Osborne right now running in fifth. Quentin Moore right now, as we said, running 26th position. He's recorded his fastest lap of the race at 126.67 miles per hour. To see the side all scraped up on the 21 sit-go Ford. Running ahead of him is the 68 of TJ Dent and the 12 of Rob Evans. Becca Tellier in 27th position, and now Quentin Moore was inside of TJ Dent. That's for 25th position. Mitchell Collins in 28th. 29th is William Brock. 30th is Simon Bloomfield. 31st, Vince Almarego. 32nd is Diego Yepes. And now make that Yepes is 31st now, and Almarego 32nd. Then you got James Henry, Nathan Ormond, Zach Winkle, Ryan Brommer, who had a problem earlier in the race. He's actually last, a lap down, 37th position, and Jose Mills in 36th position. He's now gone by Brommer as well. Excuse me. That brings us back to the leader, though, Jonathan Zorlin in car number 25. And actually, Brommer, my mistake, is actually 2 laps down in 37th position. But Dylan Poteet is just staying close behind the 25 car in the here as 44 of Mike Becker's in this mix. 3 cars. You can about throw a blanket over here. One caution flag so far slowed this event down, as we have been caution-free since the 9th lap. Knock on wood, by the way. So Jonathan Zorlin, can he be on his way to his first win this season? Well, about to find out here in the final 33 laps of this event here at Bristol, as we're past halfway home. Mike Becker now inside of Poteet for second place. Now Poteet tries to fight back on the outside of the track, but Becker looking strong for the moment, and he's got it for now. So Poteet drops to third. Jefferson up to fourth position now in number 5. And Joshua Osborne is still fifth position. 6th right now. Battle for 6th is Jesse Turner in 71, and the 3 of Cole Deaver, and throw Charles Sanford in the mix in 24. Sanford, who started this race in 25th position, and he is now at the 8th place. That 24 car is very strong here today. Deaver looks inside of Jesse Turner and pulls that classic Intimidator move as he moves inside on Jesse Turner and picks up a spot. That's 6th position for Cole Deaver. Deaver looking to gain some points on Shelton, looks to attack his lead on Shelton, actually, and as has the 24 Sanford, because where is Shelton right now? There she is. She is in 17th position. She's actually moving her way up through the field and trying to take Johnny Gardner with her. Actually, Gardner's now trying to pass Shelton in the 11 car, as now that's 17th position, and she'll probably also lose 18th to Batson. Through the 3rd and 4th turns they come. That completes the 48th lap of this race here. And we're now down to 27 to go here at Bristol, Tennessee. Shelton inside of Batson. Now she takes that spot away. That's 18th position. Up ahead, Dylan Young in 16th. Kyle Matthews 15th. About here, he's moved up to from where he started. Matthews started 21st in this event. Looking to sweep the season at Bristol, but he's got quite a ways to go until that happens. So he is currently 6 and a quarter seconds behind the leader, Jonathan Zorlin. And now the battle for seventh. And now the battle is now pretty much for seventh between Turner and Sanford at the moment. The 71 and 24 cars. Jesse Turner giving that Dave Marcus ride a pretty good ride here today. Inside Joshua Osborne's car number 15, as he now runs in 5th position. He's actually closing in on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd place cars here of Becker, Jefferson, and Poteet, as they've caught heavy lap traffic right now. Not sure if it's going to play into anybody's hands here in the final 20 laps, but Zorlin seems to be picking them off pretty well here. There is Zorlin in the 25 cars. He has now put some distance between him and Dylan Poteet in 2nd place. So Zorlin, as long as you don't get into trouble with these lap cars there, he seems to be in pretty good shape. That 25 car was fast in happy hour, fast in practice, fast in qualifying. Been fast in this race so far. As you remember, the qualifying show pulled up a lap of 14.64 on that qualifying lap at 131 miles per hour. The only car over 131 in qualifying. Some other cars took some pretty good shots at him though, but that time held up for Zorlin as he is currently, I think, knocking on the door of the top 20 in the standings coming into this event. So a dominating win here can help him a lot points wise. Zorlin has been fast this season though, but a lot of times the luck just has not gone his way. Now moving up on Simon Bloomfield, trying to get him to move out of the way, and finally Bloomfield says, "Well, okay, you're so much faster than I am, and now I'll let you by me finally." So, and Zorlin is actually tacked on that lead. He has got 3, 4, 5 cars between him and 2nd place. Now Jay Jefferson, as Poteet's dropped back to 4th position, so lap traffic has hurt Poteet, bad. And now Jefferson tries to follow Vince Almarego in the 83 car, and now he tries to get through the lap traffic as quick as he possibly can. And we're under caution here at Bristol, and we're under caution as Jonathan Zorlin did not want to see that yellow, and it was the 90 car of Paul Minnick that spun. The 68 car of TJ Dent has crashed as well. So the caution flag coming out on lap number 63. We have now 12 laps to go in this event. Take a look as to what happened that caused the yellow flag to fly. Paul Minnick was running 21st when the crash happened, and they were 3 wide of Bristol. That is a no-no here on the short, especially at this racetrack. Minnick got squeezed up between Rob Evans and the 14 car of Nicholas Wade. Riley Spurley, 227. He gets spun. And how Becca Tiller missed that crash, I'll never know. Well, spoke too soon. She actually got hit. 68 car of TJ Dent. He's up against the fence. And Zach Winkle got hit just a little bit. I actually was going to say Becca Tiller missed it, and Zorlin barely missed the leader of the race, almost crashed. Well, I was going to say Becca Taylor almost missed a crash, but I spoke to Susan saying she didn't. She missed Paul Minnick, but then drives right into the 68 car of TJ Dent. And look at Dent, a wall ride at Bristol. And it's not too unusual to see a wall ride here. Watch Zorlin in the 25. Taylor comes down. Whoo! That was almost a disaster for Jonathan Zorlin. We said his luck had not been gone his way his last few races. Well, he almost saw his chance for the win go right out the window. So, caution number 2 has flown here at Bristol, Tennessee, as the lights in the pace car I think are off. Yes, they are. TJ Dent, the only car out of the race right now. The one advantage Zorlin does have, he's got 2 lap cars between he and his Hendrick teammate, Jay Jefferson. Jefferson's second position right now. Third is Becker. Fourth is Poteet. Fifth is now Joshua Osborne. Then 6th is Cole Deaver. 7th is Jesse Turner. 8th is Charles Sanford. 9th is Zachary Fitzwater. And Cat Batson runs in 10th position. Green flag back out once again here at Bristol with now 8 laps to go. Zorlin trying to keep himself in shape here as he's got Simon Bloomfield behind him in the 9 car. Mike Becker's now getting by the 5 car of Jay Jefferson. Zorlin, one thing he does not want to have happen is to get pushed up high on the track and possibly lose a shot at the win. And Becker is coming though as we don't have far to go. We're now down to 5 laps to go. So Jonathan Zorlin pulling away from the lap traffic here as he has opened up to a rather substantial lead on the 44 of Mike Becker as they go into turn number 3. 3 laps to go for Jonathan Zorlin, the number 25 Kodiak Chevrolet. About to take the Ken Schrader cars home here at Bristol as they come through the 3rd and 4th turns now. 2 laps to go and here in this race as you watch our fast lap of the race so far, 127.4 miles per hour, but race don't have far to go, so we're going to see the white flag next this time by. This car's dominated. This car, as we said, dominated practice, dominated qualifying, dominated happy hour, and has dominated the race so far, leading all 74 laps so far. As Zorlin has one more tour of the .533 mile racetrack in Bristol, Tennessee. Into the 3rd turn he comes, and he is going to dominate the race as well. Jonathan Zorlin wins the Busch 500 at Bristol. Jonathan Zorlin, his first victory of the season, the number 25 Kodiak Chevy, as he takes the Ken Schrader colors to victory lane here at Bristol, Tennessee. Mike Becker comes home 2nd. 3rd will go to Jay Jefferson. 4th to Cole Deaver. A great day for him. And going to be good points-wise as well for the GM Goodrich team. Joshua Osborne comes home 5th. 6th position will go to Dylan Poteet. 7th will go to Zachary Fitzwater. 8th to Sky Commons. 9th position to Seth Cole. And Eli Bright will come home 10th. Average speed 97.067 miles per hour. So 25 races are in the books here in this series. Rest of the finishing order for you here. Preston Plord comes home in 11th. Charles Sanford dropped to 12th in the final running order, but still a good move up from his starting position. Jesse Turner dropped to 13th. Dylan Young 14th. Keith Batson 15th. Jessica Shelton 16th. 17th will go to Johnny Gardner. 18th to Diego Yepes. Rob Evans 19th. And Ty Dent will come home in 20th position. 21st, Nicholas Way. 22nd, William Brock. Then Nathan Orman, 23rd. 24th will go to Kyle Matthews. Not the day he wanted points-wise, as he just couldn't quite get up there with the field. 26th will go to Mitchell. 25th will go to Mitchell Collins. 26th, Quentin Moore. 27th, Zach Winkle. Cat Batson dropped all the way to 28th after restarting in 10th position. So she dropped way back. I don't know if she had a problem or what, but she was the last car on the lead lap. Rest of the finishers here, cars a lap down or more. Riley Spurley, 229th. 30th will go to Simon Bloomfield, Vince Almerego, James Henry, Paul Minnick, Jose Mills, and Becca Taylor was the cars that finished a lap down or more in this race. Finished a lap down. 3 laps down was Ryan Brommer in 36th position, and TJ Dent was the only car a lap down in 37th. So that's the story from the Busch 500 at Bristol, Tennessee. Jonathan Zorland dominates the day here, or dominates the night, I should say, here at Bristol, as he wins the Busch 500, his first victory of the season. I think I may have to look back, his first of his career too. I think I'm actually not sure, but I think it's his first career victory as well. So Zorland's combination working very well. I'm sure he wants to drag it to other short tracks that we got left on the tour, which of course includes Richmond, which is 2 races from now, as well as the stops at Martinsville and at North Wilkesboro. And maybe want to take, and probably may want to take it to Phoenix as well, possibly a little 1 mile track. But anyway, so anyway, that's the story at Bristol, Tennessee. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. Like everything on this channel, we got InterRaces gaming videos, whatever president of the NNSCRA Core desires for his channel. And please be sure to check out the Coors Light Truck Series, the Last Miss Light Series, Pizza X Series, and the Hershey's Cup Series. Please be sure to check those races out on this channel, and as well as Seth's new series, the Skittle Super Speedway Series. So be sure to check those races out as well as our other NNSCRA series, including the Marvel Studios Cup Series and the Budweiser All Pro Series as well. So some of the best offline series are under the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming program, or under the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming Cavalcade that we have of races we have, and you will not regret checking those races out as well. So Darlington is next on the schedule for the Mountain Dew Southern 500 here. Again, congratulations to Jonathan Zorland, the winner of the Busch 500. If you like here today, Bristol, Tennessee. For now, this is James Qualls from the production of the NNSCRA. Offline racing at its best. We'll see you at Darlington.
Greg, did you have any ignition problems?